Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we are going to be trying something a bit different. By the way, if you like the shirt, feel free to go get that in the merch. Link's in the description. But we're going to be playing some Mono White, and it's not going to be Mono White Aggro, because I know we've done that, and we'll do it maybe one more time before the end of the season, but it's not going to be Mono White Control either. This is an interesting deck I found on the internet that is Mono White Vehicles. A bit different, but it looks a bit fun, and this person had some success with it, so let's see how it holds up currently on the standard ladder. I want to say, if you would love to support the channel in lieu of us having a Patreon, you can do it right here on YouTube and become a member by hitting that join button down below, and you get a lot of benefits. In addition, have your name in the credits at the end of each video. Also, if you want to protect all your nerd gear, check out shop.ultrapro. Actually, it's not even that. That's the old one. It's just ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. Use promo code PowrDragn. You'll save 5%, and they'll give a small kickback here to the channel. Okay, so hopping into this deck list, I found it to be very interesting because it looks significantly different than any other white decks we put together. And we're playing with cards I don't normally play with, so I'm really going to enjoy this too. So starting at the top, we have 3 Ambitious Farmhand. And this was interesting to me because I was kind of like, why Ambitious Farmhand? But I think it's particularly to get the mana out of the library, because we do have several things that cost 4, 5, and 6, and you want to make sure you hit those numbers. Now, will we transform this? Sometimes later in the game we can, so it's possible that it actually has some upside, but we're mostly playing it, I think, for the mana smoothing effects. Then we have 2 Destroy Evil. This is something you're starting to see in a lot of white decks, just as a catch-all removal, if you will. Then we have 3 Spirited Companion just for the card draw, Bank Buster as well for card drawing, but is an actual attacker. Interesting here, it does have 2 Mages Attendant, and it's something I don't typically see in decks that aren't like aggro heavy, but you know, getting 2 bodies, especially when you're trying to crew some vehicles, is actually pretty good. It's a 3/2, so it's not nothing, and occasionally you will stop your opponent from doing something you don't like, so yeah, this is an interesting choice. Playing 3 Restoration of Iganjo, just having more creatures, and again, smoothing that mana out, I think is pretty good here. Wedding Announcement, this might be the best white card in Standard. I don't know, we just see it so much. But it makes sense. You know, again, just buy yourself some time, get some extra blockers, be able to crew some vehicles. We do also have 4 Wandering Emperor, and makes sense because we're not playing a ton of removal, so this is going to help that out a lot. Plus, it makes bodies for the vehicles that we have. Speaking of which, we also have 3 Surge Hacker Mech, because this is removal in and of itself, but also a big 5/5 that's hard to deal with. Then we have Ao, the Dawn Sky, which we can get back pretty much the majority of our permanents with this, so it's actually kind of nice to have. Then we've got 2 Elspeth Resplendent. Now, if we were to minus Elspeth, which tends to be the popular thing right when you play it, I don't know how many things we're hoping to hit, maybe like Wedding Announcement. But then again, if you do hit something like the Mage's Attendant, you get 2 bodies and one of them is going to have a shield, so that's actually pretty cool. But most likely, being able to just +1 something, be able to gain the life, or give something first strike or whatever, it's probably going to be the mode for this more often than not. We also have some Farewell, which is great, because oftentimes we can just call what's likely going to be non-artifacts, wipe away everything, and then we're good to go after that because of our Planeswalkers. And then we got 3 March of the Otherworldly Light. This is the other removal that we're playing to help the deck out. Lands were pretty simple. We've got 2 Iganjo, 12 Plains, 4 Crystal Grotto. Some people have asked why Crystal Grotto is showing up in the mono-colored decks. The reality is just it's very simple. It lets you scry, which can smooth out your draws, and it's pretty much low opportunity cost. Unless you get stuck at like 3 lands with 2 of these being a grotto, you're probably going to be pretty solid. So even here, honestly, I would say that wouldn't even slow you down that much. So yeah, there's almost no opportunity cost of playing the grotto, and it's all upside for the most part. So that's why you're showing. You don't see it in multicolor decks because you need to hit your mana more often, your different colors. But in monocolor decks, this is actually a totally reasonable inclusion. We do have 3 Mech Hangers. Again, this one makes it a little more sketchy, but you can also just crew your vehicles with it, which seems fine, you know. Unfortunately, we can't really use this to make any color, but it does tap for colorless, so we're going to hope that this doesn't cause any major problems. And then Roadside Reliquary, because we do have enchantments and artifacts, and there's a chance we get to get the bonus draw off of this. So this is a lot of colorless lands in here. We're talking about 10 lands of our, what is that, 24? So not quite half, about 40% of our lands are going to be colorless. But if you look back across the deck, a lot of the early stuff until we get to like Wandering Emperor only really needs 1 color white mana. So we do have time to get what we need. So it probably won't affect us much, but it is something we're going to keep an eye on. That's probably going to be the main storyline I'm following as we play these games. But let's cross our fingers and hope this deck works. And I'll see y'all on the back end of the video. Have some fun. Yeah, we'll keep this. This seems more than reasonable. Companion into Restoration. I don't hate that. Oh, and they don't have any instant speed removal there. Alright, that's good to know. Good to know. Beast Caller, we will probably be getting rid of that later. Oh. A Bank Buster, huh? I was thinking I was just going to straight up Restoration here, but... Yeah, I think we just Restoration. We just let them have the counters and come after us for a sec. I think it's worth the risk. No attacks. If we absolutely have to, we can march, possibly destroy something on the next turn. So, we just have to see how bad it is. Alright, we can live with that. Yeah, we take 6. Discard that. Have that come into play. Now, I will say we could have just ramped up entirely, which could have also been a reasonable action. But here, I think we want to be able to destroy something and then march something. Oh, actually, we're not going to be able to because I put a white card into play. Ooh, that's a problem. Alright. Well, we're just going to have to get lucky. Though we will have Retribution or Restoration in play next turn. That's somewhat fine, I guess. Alright, Halana and Alana. That's super annoying. Alright, well, there is some good news here. That wherever they want to put the counters from Halana and Alana, we can kill that. And then we can just get rid of them next turn. So we are at least managing things as it stands. We will chump block here because we can't take that much. That would be a little bit crazy. Okay, another farmhand. Don't know if farmhand solves our problem at all. So we may be on hold here. Because we need access to 1, 2, 3, 4. So whatever we get rid of needs to be able to do 4. So let's... Can we get by doing this? Yeah, okay. I guess so. Then we pass. Alright, man, we need to draw like Wandering Emperor or something as well to help us out here. This is not going to get any easier. Alright then, let's crew one of these. And let's pay 4. Discarding that. Okay. I mean, we'll just have to trade. Is what it is. You get a big wolf. I mean, we're on Wandering Emperor plans here. Let's see if we can do it. There you go. That wasn't so difficult, Dex. See? Wasn't so difficult at all. Oh, well, you don't have any... Okay, oh, you do have Bouncer's Beatdown. But that'd be it. Alright, good news. They're spending their mana. So we'll take 3, gain 2, get rid of Pack Leader, get to draw a card. And then I don't know where things go after that. Does the opponent want to attack with the adversary? Okay, they don't want to run the adversary into that, which makes me feel like they don't have anything to protect their creature. Because if they did, they would have probably tried. Draw a card. Excellent. Excellent. I need 3 others to crew, though. So we probably don't want to do that. You know what? Yeah, let's do it.
I'm never done for good. We must protect.
I mean, we're at 13, so whatever. We'll just draw 2 cards. I mean, I guess we could still crew one of them. So it's not the end of the world. All right. Looks like we've stabilized now, team. Excellent. Also excellent. Let's toss one of these out. See what we can do with that. All right. Opponent gives up. All right. We get to go first. We have a farm hand. Let's go fetch a land. I'll keep it, but this hand's kind of light. As they say, kind of light in the britches. It doesn't have a ton going on, but if we can get 1 or 2 spells, you know, hit our land drops, this might be okay. We'll definitely take the action and get a plains. I guess we just go ahead and play Mage's Attendant unless we draw like Wedding Announcement or something. I can't imagine we're going to do anything else here. Alright, we'll play that since they already know we have it. And no attacks. We will just wait. Now, next turn we basically are taking the turn off. Oh, they have a Wedding Announcement. That's cute. Now we have a Wedding Announcement. Okay, well, I guess we're in. No attacks. I mean, I probably could have and not cared that much, but I'm not 100. It looks like we're probably... I don't even know what we're up against here. Is this like an Ascendancy build? No, there's a Johnny, though. That's a thing.
Until the multiverse is one, we will fight to make it
really?
in perfect harmony.
A binding. All right. I guess they're going to use that to get rid of our Wedding Announcement. I would think. Huh. Well, that's an interesting situation now, isn't it? We didn't get a land, but we could kill their initiates. Remove a token. Attack into a Johnny. I don't hate that, actually. And then we draw a card. Oh, we're short on mana, actually. We can't do that. Ah, well, that was stupid. Though, you know what? Let's just do it. I mean, what are they going to do otherwise? Yeah, you trade some bodies. That's fine. Then we get a card.
The enemies of perfection.
Well, that still wasn't what we were looking for. Alrighty then. Alright, you can get rid of whatever you want. Oh, they don't have, they only have, no, they have 4 basic land types, right? No, they have 3. So that's still reduced cost, but not as much. Alright. What do we want to do? Now it's a little tough because we know Leyline exists. Like, that does add some complication here. Because if we Elspeth... What are we looking to do here? We can Elspeth, hope to hit another Wedding Announcement. Actually, you know what? Why is it so tough? I think we're fine doing this. All right. And then they're just going to get rid of Elspeth, I'm assuming. So let's just do this and give this flying. And then we at least start punching the clock. All right. And we could either double block or we could crew a vehicle to block if they try to attack into Elspeth. I don't think they are. I think it's just going to be play the ley line, but whatever. Then we get to play AO and other stuff, so it seems fine. We could also sack our roadside reliquaries to draw cards if we need to. Yeah, that makes sense. I was going to say, that's a bold attack. I was about to question what they were up to, because I was like, man, that's something else. Alright, let's off that again. I'm going to wait and use this on that, most likely. So, yeah, we're just going to attack for 5. Go for that. In the turn. Also, randomly, if we were to destroy all enchantments here with Farewell, we would get back an Elspeth and be able to attack. No, we wouldn't have quite lethal next turn. Well, that's going to be annoying. What's funny is I have one of those too. Alright, well, we can remove theirs, so let's just do that. And this is just when it's... Is it when it dies? Yeah, when it dies. So if we exile it, they get nothing. So let's exile this monster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I have exactly enough. Submit 0. We just want to get rid of that. And we will attack with this. Alright. End the turn. Tamio, sure.
Go. Share the story of
You got it.
with your people. Such an
Will crew. And try to block? I mean, if it's wrong, it's wrong. Nope, looks like it was absolutely right. Okay, now what do we do? Opponent's at 4. We can do this. What would be the odds that they would have, like, a make disappear? That would suck. Because I'm thinking we just get rid of enchantments here. We get our Elspeth back. We could crew the vehicle, then get the vehicle in the air, and that's it. So, I'm going to go for it. Let's call enchantments. And that's probably it. Now, I did have another way to do this. That was less dramatic, by the way. Why can I not crew anything? Oh, I made my things too small. I had to plus. Oh, I totally forgot. Well, what I was going to say is the other way to do it would have just been crew and then crew. Because I could have used my mech hanger and then just pump my team, and that would have been good. Or use my team to do it, which would have been good enough. But looks like Elspeth has to take a beating because I'm an idiot here. I also didn't plus Elspeth like I could have there at the end, so all of it was dumb.
You still have a role in that grand story.
Sure.
Join us peacefully. We need not fight.
Sounds good.
Courses through you.
Like, that seems like a weird set of attacks, but sure.
I won't let you harm innocent bystanders.
I mean, now they're just digging. I mean, I threw that game away on the last turn, but I mean, we have it anyway here. Yep. All right. Oh. We do not want this hand. This feels not good. By not good, I mean very bad. All right, this is better. Question is, what can we get away with keeping or not here? I think Bankbuster has to go. But who knows? We may not have that time. We'll find out. It's not a bad card to draw here, though, against that deck. There's some random odds and ends we want to kill off. Oh, they're just going for it early. Oh. Is this some Reanimator shenanigans? I mean, I would get it if it was. Okay. By the way, we're not going to use this next turn because we're just going to shuffle up with this and that'd just be silly. Oh, boy, as much as I would like to kill that, that's unfortunate. Interesting that the opponent is not attacking with that creature. I can't seem to figure out why, but it's interesting nonetheless. Alright, no attacks. They have 4 cards. We have a whole pile. We have nothing we could put into the yard and get bonus value out of other than just a land. We can cast Surge Hacker Mech and kill something, probably this duder, if it comes down to it. If not, we will probably be hoping to use a Wandering Emperor. Alright, Harvester. I'm assuming you have lands because you discarded 2 of them. No blocks. They're... Okay, they're definitely a Reanimator pile in here. Got it. Okay, then I'm going to assume they're going to get something out of their yard this turn. I had to be careful not to put the planes in, by the way. We don't really need that right now. Because we would like the option to at least think about what we want to do with Wandering Emperor. Though, things being what they are, I think it's just do this, kill off the 2/2, and then I'm not totally sure what we're doing after that. I mean, I'm supposed to kill off the Harvester, honestly. I don't know. We're in pretty bad shape. I mean, this is not looking good. I mean, anything short of probably Farewell is probably no good for us here. So, yeah, we probably just need to draw a Farewell. Yeah, we know they're reanimating something. So that wasn't a surprise. Like, we knew that was happening. We're still on Farewell or no. That was an interesting choice by them. Alright. Not a lot we can do here. I mean, I think we're just dead. Because no matter what, we're going to take a pile. Yeah, I was going to say, you just copy that. Attack for 11. Oh, weird. Why would they not copy the Titan? I mean, I guess if they were afraid we were going to target the Titan, but... I mean, I guess we don't really have a play. It's kind of, we got to do this anyway, so sure.
Run away.
I mean, this is literally all we got. I mean, if they can protect it, they can protect it. I mean... Yeah, they copy it, make another 4/4. I mean, we still take 7, so we're only at 6. We'll gain 2, go to 8. Still not a lot. I like that play. So they unleash the Inferno so their own card to go to the graveyard so they could reanimate it. That's pretty good, to be honest. Like that's thinking outside the box. I don't hate that. All right, so let's think about this. If they're able to get the Titan back into play, what happens? I mean, I guess this is just all we do here, right? I mean, I think we're still on a farewell plan anyway. So it's just, can we find one? Is what this is going to be about. Because they get Titan right now, they can't copy it. So that's the good news. Okay, they had a cut down. That's mostly fine. But we're still dead, right? Yeah, alright. GG's. Alright, I mean, I guess we keep this one. It's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, we have some removal cards, some early creatures. I mean, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Pass. Underdog, okay. I wonder if this is where I'm supposed to just get rid of the underdog. Because I could do that, get rid of this, play this, draw a card. I mean, alright. I mean, it sucks using that for that, but I feel like otherwise we're going to fall too far behind, especially if they have, like, Liliana or something. Let's go ahead and play this so we can scry, see if there's something we want on top. I mean, you do help us find more mana, but I'm not sure that's totally the plan we're looking for right now. This is kind of tough, too, because this is a good example of had we been on the play and could have played this on 3 before they played Liliana, then we have the little body to throw around, which would have been kind of cool. But looks like they don't have it here. Interesting. All right, we're just going to take 2. Not concerned with blocking there. Did they keep a landlight hand? They did. They got over-aggressive here. So now I think... Huh. We could go with Mage's Attendant. They might have kept it, though, because they have a cut down. So let's do this. Yeah, it looks like they do have a cut down. Although I guess they could just level this again. But yeah, I don't hate that situation. Now, this isn't going to be able to kill that as soon as they get another land. But if they don't, then we try to off it with the Surge Hacker mech. Or we could just exile it, I guess. Might as well attack. We're not blocking. Okay. I was like, would you like to use that cut down there? We would not have been upset about it. Trespasser. That makes sense. Yep. Okay. Get to put something in play. Looks like it's just going to be a land. So let's go ahead and just put this in. And play this and this. And pass. So now we at least have some blockers. We can do some things. Shieldred. Sure, you have Shieldred. We're going to pause during our upkeep. Opponent attacks here. We're just going to trade straight up. Seems like a good idea. This is for cost, right? Less than exile target with mana value. All right, cool. So we still have 1 left up for this guy next turn, so that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of this. Not bad, not bad. Now we get our big 3/4. And no attacks. Alright. Opponent's down to 3 cards. Don't do it! Don't do it! You know you don't want to. Okay, cut down, that's fine. We knew they had a cut down around. That part doesn't surprise me. Like, they could draw a card, we block, we trade. Alright. That's not a thing that's going to happen. But this is actually not bad here. So they did that just to get the point. That's fair. So now we're going to try to kill the sleeper with the Surge Hacker mech. Just use all my white mana arena. Why would you want to do that? 2, 3, 4? I mean, that's fine, I guess. I mean, I might want to sack this and get 2 cards since I'll have an artifact and an enchantment. Kill this off. And play a land. And then we will attack for 3. Get a token. And the turn. Assuming you're not blocking. Alright. Now we can crew a mech. We can counter a spell. We can draw 2 cards. We got a little bit of everything happening now. Invoke Despair. Oh, no, no, no. Let's target that. I guess I won't get to draw my cards just yet. Okay. I think we're going to crew. So step 1, 2, 3. And we're going to attack here and here. Get another token. I mean, that's a big 8. So, I mean, you got to do something. End the turn. Now, they can go land Meat Hook here. Which we'd have to draw into something. So, they might actually do that now. But then we also have our mech hangers that we attack for 5. So while we have an artifact and an enchantment, let's get some bonus cards. Good stuff, but not things we particularly need. That's okay, though. Opponent's hand's empty. We're not in a bad situation here. Definitely scry that away. Screw that. Get in there for 5. We'll play this and get a card. Alright. Also not worried about Liliana or anything like that right now, so that's also good. Not worried about Shieldred, because we can be attacking for 5. We can also just exile creatures. Hey, Mech Hanger, or Field of Ruin actually did something here. It's been a while since Field of Ruin's done much. Yeah, we'll just put that into play. That's fine. Mech Hanger comes back. And then we'll actually play a land. And pass. Alright. Opponent's got 2 cards. Are one of them a kill card? Probably so for our Surge Hacker mech, but we're going to go with it anyway. Uh-oh, what are they looking in the graveyard for? What are you trying to return? Maybe I should have just played Farewell and removed graveyards. Lord knows I don't have anything in ours that we want. Oh, Cruelty of Gix. Good call. Yeah, we're gonna Farewell. Oh, wait. You didn't even make us discard? Oh, it has to be a creature or a planeswalker. Isn't that something? Okay. Alright, this is a unique situation. Oh, we can't do it with that. That's not enough. Alright, so I'm just thinking, I don't want them searching, obviously, so we're just gonna Farewell, get rid of enchantments, graveyards, then play this, I think. We're gonna attack for 5. So yeah, let's Farewell. Let's get rid of enchantments. That's going to kill our creature anyway, because our creature happens to be an enchantment, and we're going to get rid of graveyards. Yeah, seems good. And then we'll just attack with the thing and put them on a 1-turn clock. Alright. If they get there, they get there. If they don't, we're good. Actually, even then, they know we have another farewell, so unless it's like exactly Shieldred to gain... Well, no, that wouldn't even gain them life. Okay, there you go. That's a real card for them. That actually for real matters. Okay, well, not anymore. Yeah, that'll do it. You know what? I'm going to keep this. I'm going to see what happens if we keep the multi. I mean, we have double Grotto as well, so we can scry twice. So while we have a bunch of colorless lands in hand, we do have access to seeing 2 extra cards, 3 extra cards over the first 3 turns. So, I mean, that seems all right. I mean, if we can't find a white land in 3 of our top cards, I mean, I guess it's just bad luck. Okay, there it goes. We named that song in 1 note. That's the old name that tune thing for those who don't know. I used to watch a lot of game shows when I was growing up. Like, way more than I should admit to. Alright. And then I think we go with Wedding Announcement as our next card. Or we may want to try to kill that. I don't know. Nah, let's just go with the announcement. Start building up a force. And maybe we draw something else we don't need, and if we have to, we can march and still play Aiganjo, but we'll see. This is... man, this deck's very interesting. And like I said, it's cards I don't use that often, so it's making some of my choices a little bit awkward, but okay, well, that's cool. We can get rid of the token for 0, so that's pretty sweet. No blocks. Yeah, though I have to kind of play this here. Actually, no, I don't. I could play this, search for the planes, then just use March on the token. All right. I'm down for that. Yeah, pay 0. And I don't think we're blocking, but no need to attack. We're going to wait. I mean, we forced them to do something to our creatures or we can double block. And even if they do, like they use a removal card on a creature, that's not that important to us. Then we get to set up tokens, bank busters, drawing cards. Like things start getting kind of wild after that. Though our hand is much smaller than our opponent's hand. If they attack, we will attempt to double block. I'm sure you can like play with fire one of these or something. Cut down. Yeah, we're okay with that. Like if those are getting used on that, great. We could do a lot worse, especially since the next tokens we make are going to be... actually, let's go ahead with that. Let's scry into opponent pass so we can see what we're going to scry into. All right, they didn't want to play along. Oh, that's actually not great, but not bad. I don't know how I feel about that. It's going to be a 2-2. You know what? Let's just keep it. It's worth a card in and of itself. We'll get to draw it here at the end of turns. Like, this seems fine. Yeah, we just pass. And the turn. So now we have a 2-2. We have the ability to make a bank buster. We can just Aiganjo something. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, no. Well, that's unfortunate. All right. Not a lot we can do about that. Opponent's not doing anything. Interesting. So we're not making a token. We're not copying a thing. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, sure. I don't. All right. I mean, we already knew what was on top, but I was just like, yeah, this was a little bit weird. Not 100% sure what just happened, but okay. Man, Arena really does not want to use our colorless mana to save our lives. I don't know why. Alright, Grotto, I guess. So we can try to get rid of something on top. Yeah, probably don't need that. Oh, do we just play another Bank Buster? Oh, what are we looking to do here? I mean, if we Mech Hanger, we can't do this. If we Bank Buster, we can still do this. Alright. And that's mostly because, like, we can double crew Bank Busters if we really wanted to. I mean, it's not, like, the best thing in the world, but it's something. Alright. We're just gonna pass. Just... normally attacking there is actually okay, since you're talking to 2 power creature and everything they have is 2 toughness. They probably aren't blocking at 20, so we're not gaining a bunch. If I thought they were really going to trade, maybe. But here, we're almost better off, like I said, being able to double block stuff. Or, I mean, double crew stuff. Yep. 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 And the reason I crewed this one is because it's the one that's likely to get destroyed here. And we'd like to have the other one available so that we can get the creature and draw a card, all that. Alright, so opponent's doing nothing. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Come on, Wandering Emperor, so we can kill this reflection. That is not it, friend. That is not it. Okay, Surge Hacker Mech. That's the next best thing. We'll take that. We could have done a lot worse. Man, Arena, again. Like, leave us the white mana. Like, tapping all the white basically tells the opponent we don't have a Wandering Emperor. We don't want to do that. Alright, so off that. Okay, and we pass. Now the good news is we can use Seed of Iganjo on this Trap Breaker, so it only kills maybe 2 things. I say maybe 2 because that's still a lot that it kills 2, but not much we can do about it. But we'll see what they've got going. I mean, we have some outs, but we're going to need to draw very well here. Though, honestly, this is a situation where farewell would be pretty boss. I'm not going to lie. Do we crew a vehicle? Yeah, we're not getting that much value otherwise. Obviously, they can kill it when they attack. We know that. But it's kind of part of the game we got to play here. Alright. And then we'll crew this up. And then now, if they want to sacrifice it and kill this, that's fine. Would you like to kill our Surge Hacker Mech? I would not be upset about that. Okay. That was a lot of things that happened during that attack step. I mean, they can sack it and kill our Bank Buster. I mean, that's legit. All right. So a lot of work came out of that. I guess I could have done that differently too and maybe saved an artifact. If I had have targeted it first and forced them to pick something. Nah, because they still would have had the mana available. And it doesn't really matter. Okay. I can copy that. Alright. Don't really have much going on here. We're kind of just up against it a little bit. That sucks for us. We do not like that. Alright, though this does give us an opening to kill a reflection, so we don't hate that part. Alright. That dies. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And kill that off. I think. Yeah. So we're still at 15, though the opponent does have tons of mana and options for a lot of cards with those blood tokens. We'll play this and try to off their duder. All right, back to 17. Oh my goodness, why? Why? Why have you forsaken me?
Back to wandering.
Okay, well, not a lot we can do. Any removal card is going to put us in a bad spot here, but is what it is. Man, what I wouldn't have given for a farewell, you know? Oh, we're definitely going to need one now. Yep. Killing our dude. Cruelty of Gix. Get back your big body, I'm assuming. Yep. I'm not totally sure why they wasted the other card, though. Like, you didn't really have to kill our dude. I don't know. Maybe they felt they needed to. Alright, this is kind of it. We have one turn. Alright, well. We gave ourselves a shot. It just may not have been enough. We go down to 6 here. Oh. They're not even... I guess because we have a card, they're afraid it might be a Wandering Emperor? Why would you even care if you had another Titan? Yeah, that seems silly to even worry about. Like, oh, we drew the farewell, though. I mean, good times. Way to go, deck. Why you want to use all of our white mana again, I have no clue, Arena. Please stop. Actually, we don't even need to do that. Now I'm doing it. Alright. We'll just off everything at this point, because obviously they're reanimating things and whatnot. Okay, that's not awful. We can work with this. Farmhand. Again, Arena. Stop. I mean, our farmhand's just dead. We know that, but you know what? It's okay. Oh, it wasn't dead. What are these cards in hand then? I mean, you just don't want to waste removal on those particular duders? I mean, I kind of get it. Alright, well, attack for 1. I don't know, maybe it's a meat hook or something. I mean, I could see that. Nope, it's a cut down. Alright, fair enough. Alright, I don't know what's happening, but we're still playing Magic, I guess. Attack? More cut downs? I mean, what artifacts do we have left? Mechs, 2 mechs, some bank busters. Alright. Hell, roadside reliquaries probably better here to help us draw cards. I don't know. We have other actual plays, but we got to find them. That is not one of them. But hey, I'll take a scry. Why not? This is what they're there for. Now it's a weird thing though, right? Because they're probably assuming, well, we've got removal, and now I'm thinking they've got removal, so it's just a matter of like, how does this shake out now? We're not even worried about them playing a Titan, because we can kill it. Ooh, a Namada though, that's pretty cool. Now if they kill something, they get a token. Alright. Not as 4, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try to get Namada out of here. They may still want to kill something and get a token. Oh. Do I have to shuffle if I don't search? Decline? Okay. I was like, I don't want to shuffle away my Wandering Emperor. Don't make me, Arena. Don't make me. I was about to be very sad. Namada's about cost, not size. Yeah, I don't think they understood. That's not the black one. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Then, hopefully flash in. Okay, that's all we had to do. Cool. Alright, so I have to say that was actually kind of interesting. It wasn't how I expected it to play out, but all the cards oddly worked well together. So credit to Chemical, because I don't know if even if I would have stared at the cards, I would have got to this particular list. Now, does that mean this is the only way to play this? I don't think so. There's probably a lot of wiggle room if there's certain cards you like or others you don't. But overall, this actually held up pretty well. And honestly, if you're worried about playing against Mono Black, this seems like a pretty good option against them, because we have a lot of cards that tend to be a little more difficult for them to deal with. And we have a good removal package, and our artifacts are good. We have a way to draw a lot of extra cards, so you don't have issues with Liliana. So this could be the answer to beating Mono Black if it's a concern for you. Just want to throw that out there. But overall, yeah, give this one a thumbs up. It was actually really cool, and I'd probably play it a little bit more on the ladder. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Catastrophe. The reason I bring this one up is because it's one of the rare cards that actually says, well, it is rare, but it's a rare card that actually says destroy all lands, right? It destroys lands or creatures. And the thing is, Wizards has gotten away from printing the cards that destroy all lands. And I don't know what product this would fall into. It would have to be another reprint like type set, like maybe Double Masters or something. But we're not going to put this in a Commander product, obviously, because that's not the type of thing anybody wants. So I don't know where this fits. The reason I bring this up is this is the type of card that could be a little bit of a speculation play. There will become a point where it will get reprinted, but it's not quite high enough yet. It only comes in around $7 or $8. So if this is something you do want to play, you can still pick it up pretty affordably. But if you're wondering should you trade it or hold it, I might hold for just a little bit longer, maybe another few months, and then move it after it goes up another couple bucks. Now if you like playing with the white cards, check out this other video where we paired the white with the red cards and really kicked everybody's butt on the ladder too. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.